One of liberals' biggest dreams has finally come true for millions of Americans. For years, they'd been wanting this to happen, and now they're just coming right out and demanding it.
Christmas is probably not going to be possible.
We skip Christmas.
Now, I understand being cautious, and each family should be responsible for deciding who and how many people get together and how they're going to protect grandma, but some people are taking this a little too far. Like this Welsh supermarket that blocked off non-essential aisles because apparently the coronavirus tends to congregate in the toy section, not in produce. As bad as things are here in the divided states of America, it appears they're even worse over in the UK. One local police chief said that he's going to have officers investigate families who have Christmas gatherings. They even tried to ban hugging because that's not proper social distancing, and arguing because that could propel respiratory droplets even further than just talking. Thankfully, due to widespread mockery, which we need to do every time liberals speak, they backed down, and now you can hug your family members on Christmas in your own home. If you are getting together, just say it's a Black Lives Matter protest, and you're protesting because Santa Claus is white, and that's not very inclusive.
I think that the world has changed a lot over the last 50, 100 years. And for kids, I think it's important that they don't have to feel necessarily bogged down that Santa is always white, and that's the way he should be.
One Texas mom is helping to make the most wonderful time of the year a little bit more inclusive.
If you're looking for an African-American Santa like Santa Luke, there's an app for that.
It's called Find Black Santa.
After several years of trying to find a Santa that was relatable, that my children could identify with, I realized that kind of all over the U.S., but specifically in Dallas, I wasn't able to find a Santa that represented our families.
Well, this woman obviously has a problem with diversity and doesn't want to be around white people. Well, it's her loss. But isn't making Santa black cultural appropriation? It's okay when they do it. I guess it's blackwashing too. You know how they get upset when a white actor portrays a character in a movie that's based on a comic book or a novel and the character might have been a different race and they cry about it being whitewashing? If you're offended by Santa Claus being white, then you should probably just skip Christmas and celebrate Kwanzaa instead. Stay tuned because there's more. But real quick, subscribe to my channel if you're new here because, well, it's a miracle that you found it, and they're deleting most channels that are double plus good. So subscribe here and check back on a regular basis, and the fun will continue as long as it can. Oh, by the way, speaking of the UK, there's a grocery store chain over there known for their woke Christmas commercials, and they tried to be so inclusive one year that they even included Muslims celebrating Christmas in their commercial.
However you do Christmas, we've got a turkey for you. Everyone's welcome at Tesco.
Everyone's welcome at Tesco. How progressive. But Muslims don't celebrate Christmas, and it looks like they even included some Sikhs in there for extra diversity. I bet next year they're going to start airing special Kwanzaa commercials, and don't get me started on that. The top comment for the YouTube video asks, will Tesco be featuring a Christian family eating pork products for Ramadan? But the Christmas craziness doesn't end there, it never ends. Don Lemon thinks that saying Merry Christmas is a secret code.
I mean, this is a line that we have heard from Donald Trump many. Why does he continue? This is a dog whistle to the base because no one has ever stopped saying Merry Christmas.
No one? No one stopped saying it?
If I meet somebody, I say Happy Holidays because I don't know if they're Christians. I don't know if they're Jews. I don't know if they're Zoroastrians. I don't know. But I want to say something sweet, so I say Happy Holidays.
Oh, the Zoroastrians. So maybe those weren't Sikhs in Tesco's commercial. Maybe they were Zoroastrians. Maybe I need to move to another planet. I'm calling Elon Musk first thing next year, man. Other liberals have a different problem with Santa. They're upset that he's a man. Father Christmas is an oppressive male stereotype, says the London Telegraph, and Santa Claus should be replaced with Santa Claudia. Because Santa and Mrs. Claus perpetuate the gender binary, hegemonic, oppressive social structure of Western civilization, Apple has decided to release a new gender-neutral Santa Claus emoji. 20 years ago, an idea like that would get you a featured spot on the Jerry Springer Show, but today, Tim Cook is in charge of the world's largest corporation. Other heterophobic liberals are uncomfortable with Santa Claus being straight.
A holiday children's book tells the story of Santa Claus with a fresh new twist.
This is the cover of the new book. This is the cover of Santa's Husband, a new children's book that hit stores nationwide this holiday season. And joining me now, the author, Daniel Kibblesmith and illustrator Ashley Quach. Good morning to both of you.
So Santa's got to be gay now. Or not just gay, but with a black boyfriend for extra diversity. Isn't the New World Order great? And this year, the Hallmark Channel bowed to the social justice warriors because their Christmas specials were too white and featured too many, normal couples. So this year, they were proud to announce their first Christmas special featuring some LGBT lovebirds. The Hollywood Reporter cried last year that the Hallmark Channel struggles to give diversity a home for the holidays. Well, guess what? Go watch BET or Bravo. Liberals ruin everything, even the Hallmark Channel. This lunatic at the Washington Post says, "Please don't wish me a Merry Christmas. It's impolite and alienating to assume I follow your religion." Good, because I want to alienate as many liberals as possible. I don't want them anywhere near me. At this point, I'm almost ready to start supporting a secession movement for red states. I'm sure this year they found even more Christmas movies to complain about. Recently, they got upset about It's a Wonderful Life, the black and white 1946 classic, because it's too old-fashioned and perpetuates gender norms that are outdated. These people can't even watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer without getting triggered because he's bullied, which, of course, is the point of finding strength in your opposition and your differences. And I'm sure it won't be much longer until Netflix airs a special Charlie Brown's Kwanzaa or Rudolph the Red-Nosed's Ramadan. You know it's coming. And have you noticed all these new holidays that have been added to your phone's calendar over the last few years? I don't know what Diwali is or Holi, and I don't care. If it's your holiday, I hope you have fun, but to me, it's just cluttering up my calendar. I do often go out for tacos on Cinco de Mayo, so don't say that I'm not celebrating cultural diversity, but I don't have time for all this other stuff, and I kind of think Indian food sucks anyway. Don't be offended, my Indian viewers. I'm not offended if you don't eat hamburgers. Stop being such a snowflake. I just remember that cows are sacred in Hinduism. Well, no wonder they taste so good. One thing I would support canceling, however, is the Vatican's nativity scene this year. Have you seen this thing? It looks like it was set up by the Church of Satan. And speaking of Satan, those who hate Christmas really just hate Christ, because Christmas means Christ's Mass, and it's supposed to be about